I'm Tierney, I'm an opera singer, and I have a problem. Right now, everybody thinks of opera like it was a fish oil supplement. Your mom tells you to do it, your doctor probably tells you to go, but nobody really likes it, and it leaves a really bad aftertaste. But this is a problem for me because I need a job, and opera companies are closing like nobody's business right now. So when they cut back on their seasons, they cut back on their shows, that leaves people like me out in the cold. So before I convince you to love opera, let's get rid of some common misconceptions. I know you've thought it. Don't even pretend you haven't. Okay, so the problem is we're not big fatties anymore. Like maybe we used to be, but Hollywood has had an effect on opera. And granted, I could probably cut down on the carbs, but come on, I'm not looking like Joan Sutherland in her older years right now. So these are right now the highest paid voices in opera. Myth number 2, we shatter glasses with our voices. Not true. This has to do with resonant frequencies and the fact that opera singers are essentially resonance machines. So whereas speaking or an orchestra creates a frequency at, a certain number of hertz, I can peak at that frequency way above anybody else. So when you're hearing loud, really what you're hearing is that I can get the heck out of some frequencies, okay? So now that I've convinced you that I am a total badass, how am I going to convince you to love opera? And I know I'm talking, right? Get all these ideas about what opera is, and it's all really stuffy, but here's what opera is to me. Comedy, rock and roll, and sex. Okay, so comedy and opera. This is Ping, Pang, and Pong from Turandot by Puccini, and they are the comic relief in opera. Comic relief is all over opera. This opera, like every opera, people die, things are sad, but these guys keep coming in and bumbling stuff up. This is from The Marriage of Figaro by Mozart. The whole cast gets bumbled up in the plots and their lives. It's like a great South Park episode, right? The smug is coming, and everybody gets upset about it, and in the end, it's really no big deal. So opera buffa, which means a comic opera, is basically buffoonery. And this is what the Three Stooges were best at, right? So when you think of opera, think of the Three Stooges, because it's all over opera. And it's really ridiculous, and just get into it. I mean, they're sophisticated jokes, but they're in a different language. Okay, so now we're going to have an opera party. So everybody put your glasses in the air, and I'm going to sing you an opera drinking song. Ready? Okay? Glasses in the air. So, every time you think about whether or not you want to do opera, try and think about that face, that's me, and everyone needs to eat. Okay?